Plaintiff Natasha Phillips says the defendant is her brother, and they were always close, but she claims he's selfish and has no integrity. And she is tired of him taking advantage of her. Natasha is suing her brother today because she claims he damaged her car. Defendant Anthony Morrison says back in 2007, Natasha was teaching him how to drive, and he crashed her car. And he believes she's only suing him today to get revenge for that accident.
Start with you.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
I love my little brother Anthony here, but I'm just tired of the love that he takes advantage of me.
How were things when you all were growing up?
He was kind of my little partner in crime, you know.
Not good that you all were partners in crime, but good that you're partners, period.
Yes, and when he was 5 years old, our parents got married, and I used to take him everywhere with me. He used to follow me around everywhere. So we had a good bond, you know, when he was younger. But as he got older, you know, our family would say that Anthony was like selfish and immature, but I still be the only one standing up for Anthony as the big sister. But I just came to realize that Anthony has no integrity, and he's just selfish and out for himself.
How old are you?
I'm 37.
You a lie.
Yes.
Ain't no 77.
37.
Oh, about to throw you out. I'm about to say your case is over right now. I shouldn't say it like that. I should have said you're being dishonest, but it just started out, you a lie. How were things when you all were growing up?
He was kind of my little partner in crime, you know.
Not good that you all were partners in crime, but good that you're partners, period.
Yes, and we had a good bond, you know, when he was younger. But as he got older, you know, our family would say that Anthony was like selfish and immature, but I still be the only one standing up for Anthony as the big sister. But Anthony has no integrity.
Defendant Anthony Morrison is being sued by his sister, who claims Anthony has no integrity and is taking advantage of her.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
All right. And you used to have him hang out with you 9 years older?
Yes, because I was the only one out of my siblings that would take the responsibility to
my mother
take
used
him
to
in.
make my brother take me, and he was 6 years older. And woo, he got me in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
But thank goodness you're a woman. Hopefully you didn't get your little brother in a lot of trouble. Particularly type of trouble we were getting in. Good to hear. All right, and no falling out regularly and all that?
No.
Good.
Not with Anthony, no.
Love to hear that. All right, and you give me some background.
Well, back in 1999, Natasha's dad married my mother, and I was about 5 years old at the time. And as I was growing up, me and Natasha were always close. We always hung out, and she even used to bathe me sometimes. So we always had a good relationship. And back in 2007, she was trying to teach me how to drive, and I crashed her car back then. So I feel that now she's taking revenge on me, and she's resentful of the fact that I crashed her car in 2007, and that's why she's brought me here.
What happened this time? Crashed her car again?
I was using her car.
That's why you're here. You're not here because what happened in 07. It's what happened in when?
22.
Yes, let me hear about that.
22.
Go ahead. Tell me what happened.
So on May 7th, Anthony called and asked if he can do DoorDash in my car. So I told him yes. Then when May 11th came, my father called and told me, hey, Tasha, AJ, which is his nickname, he crashed the car. He had an accident in your car. And I said, are you serious? He said, yes. And I was like, I said, what's wrong with my car? And he was like, well, the bumper came off. Your car won't start. It's just toe up, Tasha. I said, are you serious? He was like, yeah. And he said he wasn't going to pay for it either. I said, oh, wow.
All right. And that's your only defense, sir? What other defense do you have other than the time in 07?
Well, I feel that the car is an older car. It's an 07, and I feel that if it's old enough to be damaged by one speed bump, I don't feel that I should be responsible. And I also don't think
how fast you're going. You can tear up an engine on a speed bump. Go ahead, though.
I also don't think I'm responsible because it's not my car, so I don't feel reliable for it.
If damage happened under your custody and it wasn't anyone's fault, like a third-party driver, how is it anything other than your fault?
Your Honor, I'm just saying it's an older car, and I think that the damage probably would have happened either way, so I don't feel responsible.
You just said the damage was caused by a speed bump.
Well, I also know that damage can be caused either way. It can be mechanical things that will go wrong.
So you didn't hit anything?
Well, I admit to running over the speed bump, but I can't confirm that the other damages were due to that.
What do you have for the damages, ma'am? You have estimate
Yes.
that show what happened?
Yes, Your
that
Honor.
indicates
Yes.
what needs repair? What page?
If you look on page 3 and 4, you'll see where he damaged the bumper at.
Was the tape already on there?
No, my father put the tape on there
Tape the bumper.
to kind of doctor it up.
You got your sister driving around as ghetto as you can look.
Amen.
Tape. Got the bumper taped on, sir. Yeah, tape on the bumper. From the bumper to the hood.
Oh, God.
Pretty lady like this driving around. She not going to even get chose. Driving around in this, you're messing up her action. Boyfriend might have left. Did he leave?
No.
If you keep riding him in this, you take the nice car, and that's what men are supposed to do. Let the woman or the wife take the nice car, and you take the other, and so you keep making him take this. Let's see. Because what I see is bumper, ma'am. So I'm with him. What is wrong other than the bumper? I see they say transmission,
Yes. So
but they don't. Go ahead, I'll let you.
sorry. So if you look on page 7, you'll see the breakdown of the car.
This is your breakdown.
Well, if you look on page 6, it's there on page 6.
2,439. Okay, from a auto repair place.
Defendant Anthony Morrison is being sued by his sister, who claims Anthony has no integrity and is taking advantage of her.
Positive crank case. What is that? Ventilation system hose. Do you know what happened there or what that had to do with the accident? Because it doesn't sound like it had anything to do. Hoses wear down. All right, so I'm going to subtract that and grant you the rest. $2,439 minus $550.
1889.
That's your judgment, man. 1,889.
89.
Because I don't
Thank
believe he
you.
caused that hose
Thank you so
problem.
much.
But the bumper, sir, and painting a bumper, oh yeah, that's about right. All right, and that was a good estimate, that amount, because I've seen some bumper and paints that maybe, I don't know if it has to do with the year, most bumper, an entire bumper and paint, yeah. All right, have a good day.
Thank you. I just hope that you learn from this, making you pay for it and have more personal responsibility for yourself. And be considerate of other people's when they let you borrow their things.
I'm highly upset, and I can't believe it because I don't feel that our relationship will be the same afterwards because I don't feel that we had to go this route.
Well, when you're not being honest, then I kept asking you, can you pay for it? You bluntly told me no. So that's why we're here.